Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's that guy in that suit, aka Tyler, back in with another YouTube video. Today's video, as you read by the title, be installing some sweet subwoofers in my car. I'm gonna try to not be your typical like yo dog about it. I didn't really look up to see how many other videos there are about this. I'm hoping there's some that are just like normal. I'm just gonna like show you how to do it. I'm not gonna be like G'ing it out or anything weird. I'm not gonna be like over professional with it. It's for the common man. Anyways. Today's Saturday. It's kind of overcast skies, so we're gonna jump right into it. Buddy gave me this box with 2 subs and an amp. First I gotta see if the amp works, and then after I test that, go away B. After I test that, then we'll like proceed. So I'm gonna go test that now and I'm gonna record that. I hate bees, man. Get out of here, dog. Back up away slowly. So, old JL audio amp. Not that good. 250s. Not good. But here's the box. It's got some super old Kicker C8s in it, I believe is what they are. They still work, not blown out or anything. I painted these, painted this, and painted that. This was kind of sketch, but you can't really tell from a long ways away that I painted that. So, but yeah. So I got to test that amp. Had something loose, so we soldered it. So I got to test and see if it works. These will be linked down in the description. These right here were $5, and they would like probably won't go bad for a very long time. So they're super nice to have because as you can see, they have individual little slots for stuff. I hit my camera again, dog. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. So first, I got this also off Amazon here. Let me set that down. This will be linked in the description as well. It's like 15 bucks, I think. If you're not in a hurry, I'd recommend this. It's actually quite a good kit, in my opinion. So it was quite highly rated too, actually. But yeah, so right now I need to connect this to back here where it was originally mounted. I took it off because I cleaned this whole thing, so I'm going to remount it. And then, yeah. So I'll remount it and be right back. I'm going to actually remount it and get everything hooked up. And I'll be right back and I'll talk about what I did. Alright, everybody. So, we finally finished testing. This took a lot longer than I expected. So, I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through, just to show you it works. I have a bass song on YouTube. And I have it currently hooked up to this side. Try not to get, you know, those claims. It's working. I don't know if you guys can hear it. You probably can hear it from right up there. So it's working. Amp's working real fast. I'm gonna go turn this off real quick. I had to take the head unit out, by the way, temporarily. Come on, dog. Be quiet. Okay, so step 1 was, as stated on the little box, disconnect the negative, just pull it off, set it here. Then went ahead, these have 2 spots here for speakers, here and here, you can see on the side right there. So cut it right about there, installed the fuse, chopped it. You know, you can do it anywhere you want. So if you're getting a new amp, like from the store brand new, you don't have to test it. You don't have to do this. You can just hook it up in the trunk. But I had to do this since I just want to make sure the amp worked and it's older. So, ran this. Everything's going to be different. It's kind of laying on the ground right now. So, ran it to the power. So this is power, this is ground, and this is remote on from the car. So, as you can see, it is off, which is a good thing. When the car is off, that light shouldn't be on. So mine was a little odd. It's black and red, and the head unit has white and red. So I just did white to black, white to white on the head unit. So white to black on here, white to white on the head unit, and then black to black on the head unit, and black to red on here. And then I ran speaker wiring that comes here to here, make sure that the sides correspond. These are positive, and this is mono, so positive, positive, negative, negative. Just tested both speakers, pulled those out, had them in there before. So this all works, everything's off. Installed a little grommet on here that came in the kit. Just crimped it, made sure it didn't, you want to do a pull on and make sure they don't come out. So I'll just, this is not obviously gonna stay here. That goes in there. So yeah, this ran in here. So the remote wire is a little funky. You're gonna wanna look this up and do some research on your car. Obviously to there, it's pretty simple. It says usually remote on the back of the amp. Now, if you have a built-in subwoofer, it might be a little different. Sometimes subwoofers are like built into the box, weird. I don't know how that quite would work. But so the remote on mine will go in here. So I installed an aftermarket stereo in my car. Input, I had to do a whole bunch of stuff. I'll link those down in the description as well. These are heat shrink wire connectors. They're really good, better than crimp, I guess. Doesn't really matter, they're just as cheap. So here's my head unit piece real fast. I'm gonna set you guys down right here. Flip the camera up, grab it by the head unit, and set it down. Okay, so sitting. So as you can see, it says subwoofer out right here. It says SW out, so I just put those in. A little screwed up here because from the packaging it got a little crushed, but that's okay. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a mess of wiring. So I had to adapt from here, from the head unit, to a new piece that I ordered offline, to the speaker, and same here. And then there's the antenna. So I had to do a whole bunch of wiring stuff, and you're gonna want to do all this for your car. So what I ended up doing is, for my specific one, the blue and white wire ended up being amp on from the head unit. So I went from here, connected it to the blue and white wire here that goes to the car, and then here's the blue and white wire that runs outside. So I just stuck them both in there. This is meltable solder, so I just melted it. I'm not gonna stick this back on yet until I get it routed down under everything. So yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for this part. At some point I will be like wrapping this all in one bundle because it looks pretty bad right now. But here's the inside of the area. It's pretty interesting in there. I've had one of these dashes off completely, so I relatively know what's behind there, but I got that done, so it works. When this is on, the amp's on. When the car's off, the amp's off. That's what you want to do, or else your battery will run dead, and that will really suck for you. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and unhook everything up front and move the sub to the trunk and get that done. And the doors there, and then there, and there. There you guys are. What's good? Rockford Fosgate 6x8 inch speakers. So that's why I had to do all this crazy wiring. But okay, so I'm gonna move everything into the back and I'll get it hooked up, and we'll do before and after of a non-copyright song. The sound without bass and with bass. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop to it now. All right, real fast, everybody. Just ran the amp wire and the audio on wire, or the amp on wire and the sound wire down here. I'm having it come out there. I'm gonna go around and join the red wire. I'll show you guys how I did that in a second, but yeah, so just wanted to show that real fast. I'm gonna route it around, make sure it's not gonna get any pedals or get wrapped around anything, and yeah, I'll probably just slip it behind the carpet along the back. Yeah, catch you guys in a second. So I'm done. It's all in. I'm gonna show you guys what the clip sounds like before and after. So the sub's back behind that seat. The amp is on that side, so the passenger side. It's quite a bit of work. So I showed you guys before that how I did that, the remote and the remote and the audio out going down. I put them down around. There's that right there is Velcro, so they actually go like this, and they go down and meet up right here with the red wire. You can actually see the red wire right there. I was looking around for a super long time and I found a little grommet that you can just pop out. It was almost like put there for like wiring, so it just goes right. This is all actually in like concealed, so it's goes from the engine bay, which I'll show in a second. In there I did put a little piece of stuff on it. I'll show you it in a second. I can maybe zoom in on it here so you guys can see in there. There we go. So I stuck it right in the hole there, and then it goes up, back in there. You can kind of see it. So goes in there, comes out. Be careful if you pull this off in a Mustang or any car. There's usually the main wiring for everything is right here, the wiring harness. So ran it along here. Went up over this, which I should have went around, but I really couldn't because all that's there. So went up over this. I did use a zip tie here, ran it along, just popped this part off here, this piece, which is not wanting to go down right there. I don't know why, it's irritating. So ran it along there, that also won't stand. Put a zip tie here, ran it up this, pulled the carpet out, just you can, it's right there. Went behind the seat, you can see it right in there. Make sure it's pushed back and it runs along. This thing's a little hard to open sometimes. It's kind of irritating. These are seats from a different year, so it runs along, as you can see, like this. I just kind of tucked it back like that, pull this in, tucked it in like this. Didn't want to cut anything. Need to cut that off. I don't really care. I'm stinking tired. So use some more of this stuff here just in case anything were to happen. So it runs up there along here, and I have it bundled up here. I know it's kind of a wiring nightmare, but it's actually not too bad. I made sure and bundled everything up with zip ties because I didn't want to chop it up. Ground, just connected up there. Audio in, audio goes in here, here, and here, from here. Adjusted some of the settings, so that's what it looks like there. And then just put those up. Barely noticed. The only spot I guess you really could see it is hiding down in there. Hello, wiring. So yeah, it was I'm in the back seat now. It's pretty good. Put this stuff here, so this is kind of cheap version. You can get more industrial stuff, but basically I put this wherever there were sharp edges, tried to at least, or where I thought maybe it could have got damaged. And I used a lot of zip ties just to keep together. I'll actually go show you guys. Getting out of this thing. 6'2" is kind of hard. Okay. So pardon the wind. So I went from there, ran it down there, put the stuff on, ran it behind here. This still opens up just fine, good to go. Ran it along here, zip tie here, went along here, another zip tie here, and then here I did 2 more zip ties because I originally just had this done. Real fast, I am gonna film a different video, like a 1-minute video, just showing where I put this through the firewall because I couldn't find any spots. Everybody flipping would drill a hole, and everybody's drilling holes in this part here. Let me go like this so you guys can actually see. Everybody's drilling holes in that, and instead I just went through there, fiddled with it down in there. So make sure you keep this disconnected when you're working on it. I gotta retighten that. Again, links to everything will be in the description. I still got tons of this speaker wiring. I barely used any of the stuff they had, so I'm gonna record, well, real quick. I got to, where's my phone? That's what the subwoofers look like in the back. Those are 8-inch, by the way. I don't know where my phone is. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. This is the only song I could find where they have stuff that you can paste from the description for copyright-free bass music. Let's go. It's called Future Bass. Demonetize people that light stuff on fire. Discovery no copyright music. So it's gonna be a little loud. I have that at 18. No bass. Dog. Okay. So nothing. There's nothing at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna play this and kind of set you guys right here. If the volume peaks in the video, I'm gonna have to turn it down, so I don't know. You know what I'll do? I'll put it at 15. That's plenty loud. I'll just let you guys listen. You're sitting on the dash right now, so. Really nothing at all. It's definitely vibrating down there. Quite a bit. Other than that, it's not really that bassy. When you turn it up to 18, it starts getting loud. So, pause it at 112. Give me 1 second. Holy smokes, it's hot in this car, dog. Oh my gosh. Wind. Ugh. Okay, we're back. This is with the subwoofer plugged in. The sub has +1 for the bass boost and some other weird settings that I don't really know what they're about. So, I'm just gonna play. Again, nothing changed on here, nothing changed on the phone. So, I'm just gonna let it play. I hope it's not like, kill me bass. I don't know, we'll see. At 15, should be. Yeah, 15. Moment of truth right here, ladies and gentlemen. Can I tell? I don't know. Oh boy, here we go. I can't tell at all. Like, not even. I don't know if the subs are working. Yeah, they no worky, boy. What you doing? They're not working. Alright, real quick guys, I'm gonna talk really loud over this so I don't get copyright. They're definitely working. I did a whole bunch of stuff, by the way. So, if you have one of these advanced guy boyos here, you can select the different speakers. And I don't want those playing bass, and I don't want the back set playing bass. I just want the subwoofers doing mainly the bass because I don't want to blow those out. So you can go here to X over, and I have it set to 150. So it plays everything like above 100. It plays everything below 150, and then there we go. So it works. The subs I think are going out. They're pretty funky. Like they'll like alternate. They'll like. One will get really bassy and the other one will kind of lose excursion and it'll switch. Down the road, obviously there'll be more videos on how to do this kind of stuff. I'm gonna record, you know, Dynamat and all that good jazz. So if you wanna head over to the channel and subscribe, there's gonna be lots of stuff coming soon. Yeah, I'm really getting back in the groove of things and I'm kind of happy that winter's coming because I'm tired of this heat. It's like, I don't know, what is it right now? My phone, I kid you not, my phone is like boiling. Give me 1 second, let me turn my phone on. For those of you that are still watching, thank you very much. You guys are loyal. Check me out on Instagram. Come on, focus up. At that guy in that suit. Post stuff every day, post stuff on Instagram a lot, like tons of stuff I post on Instagram. So real quick, I'm gonna get a picture of you guys for the camera for Instagram. Say cheese behind the camera, because that totally works. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little harder than I thought it was gonna be. Quite a bit harder, actually. I thought it was just gonna be quick, but you know, whatever. Obviously with a new setup, like if you buy something brand new and it's pre-set up, like it's boxed, it's pre-set up or something, it's gonna be a lot easier. There's gonna be no testing in the engine bay at all. You're just gonna stick it back there and it's gonna go. So other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. If you have any comments or questions or constructive criticism, drop it down in the comments below. If you're a D-bag, I'll just delete your comment, so don't be that guy. But yeah, other than that, links to all the products down in the description that I used today, and see you guys in the next one. God bless. Peace out.